Well, hello, welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and tonight we have a few clues of what is going on with the Montecito Morons. But the first one is that Meghan is missing, and yes, it's something that we should be concerned about because that is not normal. Meghan is like she always appears, she is always there, she's always in front of the cameras, but she not showing up. It is concerning on one side, but at the same time, we have an explanation why she is not around. But first, we have this. Prince Harry takes the stage at Kevin Costner's charity event, but sick, quote-unquote, Meghan Markle missing. He took to the stage in a rare public appearance since he and Meghan Markle stepped back from royal life, but his wife was a no-show. What happened to Meghan? That was a claim that she is sick. I hope in any way that she recovers quickly. My wishes to the Duchess of Sussex that has a quick recovery and full recovery very soon. But I couldn't help but notice that Harry and that Kevin Costner event, you remember last year that we saw them and Meghan was so fond of the mic that she even thought that the mic was for her, but no, in this case, Harry got the mic again, because you remember that last year he was speaking, Meghan had to hand the mic to Harry, which is quite painful for her. But I couldn't help but notice that he looked really confident, as in, you see that he has his head up, he's showing her neck, his shoulders are broad. He has this very confident stance. Is nonchalant. This is a very good body language for Harry. So I guess this is the usual outcome when the Duchess is not around. We have seen that kind of phenomenon a couple times. He was here right next to a veteran, I think, and he was also here at another moment. He was looking good. Nice. He almost looked like he has full of hair. That is like awesome for his stylist. But, just the body language and the facial expressions were on point. You know that he feels so relaxed, even if maybe he was not that pressuring to say something. Maybe he had to speak just for 2 minutes or so, or 3 minutes. Sadly, I don't have access to anything that he said, but he was looking good. He was looking good. You know, that is something that we are used to, something that we are not used to, and I needed to talk about this. I absolutely need to talk about this, and it's that some rumors that are going around the internet about, you see in this meme, I love this scene from the movie Predator, when the Predator is noticing that there's some kind of a trap, right? There's these spikes hidden by leaves, and he says, oh, there's something wrong about this. I might as well do not enter or do not cross whatever is this that I find so suspicious. And well, this is exactly those rumors that are circling around the Duchess. In this case, it is better to stay away because, sometimes you can have rumors about books. You can have rumors about many other things, like projects and stuff, like her cooking show. I saw a comment, and I think it was the Daily Mail, that someone had seen test screening for a group of her cooking show, and it was not that good. I would like to see it. I hope that we have a teaser soon, even if I think that is not going to happen. But anything else, when it comes to the Duchess herself, you have to be careful. We have to be careful, because it could be a trap. That is something that I have noticed, that they try to lure you into demonetizing your channel. And, well, my YouTube fellows and my content creator friends, stay safe, please. But we are also this, and perhaps this is the reason why we did not see Meghan this time at Kevin Costner's event. The Daily Mail, there's now genuine dislike towards Harry and Meghan. It's Schadenfreude with extra venom. You know, that particular pleasure when someone fails. But again, I don't find pleasure in people failing because, you know, every time Harry and Meghan fail, I think that demoralizes them and that reduces the odds of they having this streak of projects. The more projects they put out, the more content we have for memes. So I'm really rooting for them to succeed. Has Hollywood turned on the sausages? Industry bigwigs revealed inside story to Alison Boshoff. You can read this; it's quite long, but I'm going to cite Sabira Long, who just quoted the actual. You know, this is the cream of the crop. This is the thing that interests us. Her working practices, according to a source. Well, her working practices, like pretending to work. According to a source with direct knowledge, are a little unorthodox. I'm told there's little separation between different projects and different arms of Archewell, so those involved in TV production can find themselves talking about charity work and vice versa. That is dangerous from a business perspective because you need a separation in the sense that everybody has to know what are their responsibilities. If there is some kind of like this, like those words are like blending together, most probably the responsibilities are also blending, and that is not a good idea because that makes any company dysfunctional. But at the same time, you have Meghan and Harry at the head of whatever Archewell is doing. So you know that things happen or start at the end or at the head, in this case. Along with the desire for secrecy about projects, there is a passionate engagement with the manner and timing of any announcements. Because the most important part are the announcements, you know, all the attention, all that they want to do or they claim they want to do. There are no offices. The couple take meetings at home, both often barefoot, because they know they believe that they are, I don't know, Steve Jobs and Elizabeth Holmes of whatever Archewell does. Meghan's lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard, was announced in April, but so far there are no products and no announced partners. And there was at one point an office in Malibu, but the lease expired during the pandemic. And yes, the source says that decision-making is a problem for them. And I can understand because you have to like work on whatever you decide to do, not just jump ship to and try to do another thing. Again, I am not the best example, but I am a YouTuber that I'm experimenting at every single step of the way. I can't have that luxury, but they, with the size of their brand, a global brand indeed, I think they should actually look for help, but actual help, and listen to that help. So they lied about having an office. These clowns claimed yesterday, though, through sources, that their office is in Hollywood. Oh, this is cracking me up. More than likely, they cannot afford the office. That would be a nuisance. That going to an office to have meetings for what? Because the idea is that you have the office so you can coordinate everything at the same time. And you can be working yourself, like putting, like I don't know, getting on calls with people. I don't know, doing something. But I guess that they are way too busy with their 16 bathrooms, like cleaning them or something. I don't think they do that. And this is interesting. This fuss was from Meghan's Mole, exclusive hot tea from Mole. Meghan Markle tried to get Mayor Roshan knocked off his spot like she had previously done with Piers Morgan, and it has backfired. If you didn't know, not only is Mayor Roshan the co-editor-in-chief at The Hollywood Reporter, that was the magazine, the outlet that published this ultra-fiery piece on Harry and Meghan and Hollywood quitting on them. He was also the brains behind Radar Online, which was backrolled by Jay Epstein and Ron Burkle. I dare Meghan Markle to keep messing with Mayer because that is not going to end well for Meghan at all. And there's something I want to ask you, my roguies, because this is the kind of stuff that is a very delicate, that's rather delicate. And I'm head first on my body language guy channel, but people are talking about this, and you know that all this stuff just overlaps. That was the word that I was thinking when I was talking about the responsibilities of the different sections of Archwell, how they overlap. You know that we have a talk about Disney at large in here. Have talked a lot about Disney. We have talked about a lot about politics, and yes, we thought that Meghan had ambitions of power and politics and all this, especially she being in California, and she could be a piece. We're not saying a pawn of the Democrats. Is this the real reason Meghan Markle is keeping stum on who she is endorsing in the U.S. presidential election? And I can understand that maybe Oprah was on photos, Meghan, 1 week ago. Maybe she has forgiven Meghan for, what she did when Oprah's father died. And I can understand that maybe there was limited time and in this special that Oprah did with Kamala Harris. And maybe she was not invited, Meghan was not invited. But any consultant in brand image would have said that the same day that Oprah did her special with Kamala Harris, if I was Meghan's advisor, I would have told her, hey, you have to make some kind of announcement right now. Tell that you endorse Kamala Harris and go for it. Go for it. I would have advised Meghan that because, that if Meghan has any chance at politics, it would be with the Democrats. And in this case, Kamala Harris being the candidate and being with Oprah, which is in many ways related to Meghan. And that way, Meghan would be, absorbing that cloud from all those celebrities like J-Lo and Julia Roberts and Ben Stiller. And I think it was Chris Rock as well there. That's something that she could have done. That's something that she could have done. It is strange that she did not seize the opportunities. Like she does it all the time with the royal family. With each announcement of the royal family, they try to surf and ride those announcements for clout, but not this time. But I would like to know, what do you think about this in the comments? What do you think about why Meghan hasn't endorsed Kamala Harris? Why is she mum about this topic? That would be an interesting conversation. My Royal Roguies, remember to download my 100 free body language tips in the description of this video, and you will be subscribed to my email list as well. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. Much love and bliss.